Do my week diary. How's my week been? Well, me of 1 week ago, you were very correct. Your staying out of trouble last weekend caused me to have quite a spectacular week this week. In not chasing too much excitement, in staying wholesome and being boring. This week went really well. Some highlights. Spoke at our legal department meeting, and it went really well, about mental health. A few people came and spoke to me about that, actually. Said that my admonition to open up these conversations in this environment where people don't really like talking about it, it's good. And I think I performed well in the way I taught. Had a really, really, really good dance on Thursday evening. 5 rhythms. I love it. But it was a particularly good one. Friday, I also had a really good haircut. My hair's looking alright, but it was more the conversation. This Iranian dude, we had some interesting chats about Iran and religion and all that kind of shit. I suppose yesterday was a really magical day, actually. I got up and kind of, I don't know why I decided to, but I decided to go to this Buddhist center in Bermondsey. I think it's called Kagyu Dozen, and I had a really amazing morning there. Before doing yin yoga and having lunch with my friend Jamie, and then doing improv comedy and class, and really, really enjoying that. I did a couple of my fast days this week, which were good. These are now becoming such a staple in my week. I look forward to them more, I think, than my other days. It's almost like, I'm like, oh fuck, today do I have to look at my phone and like spend money and all that kind of shit. There's no spending money, no using my phone, no like drinking herbal teas or that kind of thing. It's actually like really liberating on the days where I do it. On the next week, on the flip side, however, there are a few little mini habits that eke out a bit. One is I started using Hinge again, started using online dating. Oh, actually, I had a really average to poor date this week. Didn't click at all with the lady. It's nice. Thankfully, I had already made up some excuse before I'd met up, so that in case it wasn't going well, I could leave early. But anyway, online dating. That's like I realised use these apps and becomes a bit mindless. Becomes a bit of a game of sort of wanting validation from hot girls or whatever. Not good. Chewing gum as well. I've been getting a bit into chewing gum recently. I don't think it's that good. I think it makes your breathing a bit lighter while you're chewing. Makes it a bit shallower. Makes me a bit more like yang, doing, busy kind of mode. No, let's cut that out this week. Also, late night eating. My eating. This has been, I feel absolutely like, this has been the least successful cut I can remember. I've actually put on weight since I came back from Ethiopia. I'm sure some of it's creatine, but fucking hell, I was trying to lose weight. Like, I call myself an expert in this kind of stuff. This is quite a humbling cut. It's quite hilarious. I wanted to go into this week and at like 77 kilos. I'm going in at like 81. I mean, that said, my body fat is fairly low, and to actually go lower is, probably deleterious to my testosterone levels and whatnot, which, anyway. So this week coming, so I'm going to go visit my Zen teacher, Mike Ross, this It really feels like a big moment, actually. I feel more kind of vulnerable, or apprehensive, or not apprehensive, but like, fuck, like this is interesting. I've never met someone in my life before who can challenge me like Mike does, or who can see me who I am, and see the ways I'm holding on. Anyone at all. This is the closest to being scared I've felt in a while, actually. I'm really looking forward to exploring it, I feel quite exposed, I guess. That's exactly what I want. I want to go in as exposed as possible, so I know, stimulating, exciting, these things which cause you to tense up, and going in as sort of open and vulnerable as possible. Sitting a lot in preparation. Like I just sat a lot, and I can tell when I'm going deep, because I get this, like my body starts writhing, I start yawning, things start moving all by themselves. I just had that when I sat. What else this week? So this week, it's only 4 days, I guess, before I go see Mike. Let's cut to the extent possible. So I've pre-prepared all my meals. Let's do that. What else? Yeah, I suppose this is going to be a big week in my life. I'm about to find out whether I'm going to start becoming an Alexander Technique teacher in a couple of weeks' time. It's a big moment in my life. Really, it's a big moment. Wow. But yeah, again, I have teed myself up very well for a good week. I think me not having had any stimulants this week has been really good. I feel very calm, level-headed, present. Mentally, my mind feels quite fertile. I'm quite in touch with myself, but that has its side that I think it's making me look at myself a bit, making my life a bit like more plainly, and seeing, fuck, is this how I'm living? This is how I want to live. I mentioned that in the last video. But anyway. This is like, I'm feeling very contemplative at the moment. Cool, I'm about to write my diary now. Good night.